Hello folks, thanks for watching as far as you can see. As you can see over here we got the Sony M527V microcassette recorder. I try to find on the internet anywhere where I can find disassembly or assembly, and they're not all complete. Either nothing's taken apart, but I'll explain you everything. So in this case what we've done, we replaced the belt because the belt usually is got ruined because it's old, and like this right here, all this is just a chunk. So it's basically that's one part. The second part, I will show you how to insert spring into the door and how to take the door apart. And second of all, I'll show you how to get into this complete thing. It's really easy, so we'll make your repair a lot easier. So you probably already know how to take things apart, but anyway, let's start doing it. First of all, I'm gonna take the case apart really quick, and basically what you do, like, you take all these screws around, and when the screws is out, you use a screwdriver to pop hooks around and open, just like simple, just like this. Simple hooks. So that's what you will see inside. You will going to be a need to remove all of this, and that's very simple. Like I said, there's a lot of videos online. You can see. I wish I put it together and start recording, but I'm gonna show you most important thing, how to put inside. Everything is easy to come apart. It's really easy to take it out, but to put it back in, it's hard. So this is the door, and I'll show you really quick. What do you do with the door? See the spring right here? So the door itself comes from this side, from this corner. When you popped it open, you can either use a screwdriver on the back, pry it just like this, and push that open so the door is out. Next thing is a spring, and I'll show you how to put a spring together. So you will have these parts. Yeah, I put it all together, it's harder to remove. So this part and the spring. So first of all, what you do, you get the spring and insert it inside this little hole right here. Doesn't really matter which way, but you have to go from outside where the door is. And pry that in, just like that. Next step, this lever. So when torsion spring is in place, you will need to use the shaft, long piece towards the speaker and a short piece towards the door. And there will be a hole over here. I don't know how to show you, but there will be a hole over here. You have to slide this in. I will do this a little slower. Just like this. Next thing, you will need to slide through the torsion spring shaft. This shaft right here through this hole. And I'll show you how to do so. Just like that. Just like that. Now you can see that torsion spring is it operates. So it will be hard, but here's what you do. You grab the door. I wish I show you from this side, but I will going to start from this side. So this is inside where the speaker is, and you put that part first. So it's basically this little hole right there. You gotta go through this shaft, right here. So try to at the same time place first in a place. Next thing is out of propping this back, push the spring back and insert inside the hole. Then lock it up on this side. That's it. Torsion spring is inside, and for some reasons fall out. So the spring is come off, and I just put the spring back, and I want to show you again the correct way. I wish I have a better quality in this zoom. So that's the way it's supposed to be. Now we'll try to put this thing back in. Slide, first slide in a groove, hinge. Now try to place this in a hole, and right now we'll try to lock this up. That's it, so that it won't break. Okay, now go back to mechanism, and I will show you how to put this back together. So we used one of the regular springs. I wish to show you. I couldn't find this bag right now, but you won't believe it. I just used the regular band. It's just a little rubber band, and it's just worked perfect. So you can see in your rubber bands what you have. You can order, of course, replacement parts. It's very simple to put it back together. Just to close this mechanism. Be careful when I was open wires. I try to pry this material, and I pull a little too hard, and I pull one of the wires out. This wire right here, I pull out the red one, so I have to resolder it again. But anyway, let's get this thing together in place. And as probably someone already showed you how to disassemble it, you probably remember where they come from. Has little arrows on it. Don't forget anything. I have this piece of wire was close to this hole, so I have to move it. Okay, got that tied. Next is very simple. We'll place this one down, and everything will go back in. We need to place this microphone back in place first. And it's not an easy part. Making sure the switch is over here in place. And your opener is working. You can try it. If it's opener not working, then there's something wrong. So let's get the thing open. There's another switch over here to place right here, but we'll do it after we figure out why the door is not opening. And not opening because something doesn't fit properly. So on this side you'll probably find out there is everything is at the place, but right here you have this little wire that push torch to open. So when the wire is pushed, is releasing something from this side, and we have to figure out how to do this. So let's open the door and insert with the door been open. Open the door and insert everything inside. Remember all the switches and price. Okay, wire is right here. Switch is right in the middle. There you go. And on this side is another switch, which need to be closed again. Was out of my question, but anyway, I'll try to put the switch back in. There you go. Let's try to do it with door pin open and closed. Play, stop. The door's still not opening. It's supposed to get open. I'm pretty sure there's nothing broken. This is the way we got this thing from. Identical. I can see mechanism inside been moved. I think I found the issue. Probably this hook right here. This hook. Very sure this hook right here must go over this pin. And I'll try to get this thing over, see if this helps. Hate to take everything away, but see if I can do it. Where's that thing on? There we go. I found what the issue was. So this is a little tiny spring right here. It must be straight, like T, like this. Where this shaft is, go back and forth, but need to go back to the same position. So we gotta be slide on it. Let's see if this will help the issue. By the time I get this thing through, I have speaker come off, so I have to resolder it. So I put the tape on it so it doesn't get break completely. We'll try to also open back door, but I think that's what's necessarily to do this with back door open. Okay, looks like this boy is in place. Yep, this boy is in place. There we go, and that's how it's supposed to work. There we go. Okay, after we solder it all together, let's place this back in. Second place. The wires away. If you don't have original tape anymore, I would suggest you to use again, don't interfere with these plugs right here, switches. That's why we want to have this wire be intact. Okay, let's go ahead and use our to heat up a little bit our tape. So speaker is in place. Next step is make sure this is in place too. You might have to reset it again. We got it. Alright. I don't see nothing wrong with putting this case back. Very important, when you place all back together, move this switch outside, move this outside, this switch, and keep the wind and reverse right in the middle. This one right here. How do I keep it in the middle? Because this thing has to fit into right here to this switch, just like that. It's not easy, to tell the truth. Let's go this way. Yeah, that's the challenge. I'm telling you, man. Well, why don't we test it, huh? I don't know if I can find any tapes, but let me get the battery really quick. I was having a little problem to find suitable tapes, but I found another one project, and I found this Sony project, but I want to work on it. And this one has a tape in there. I will go into test it right now as we speak. So we got two batteries. I haven't put any bolts yet. Usually keep that to the last. Currently use different batteries, so we're gonna use proper batteries right now. Get two Energizer batteries. I won't put the bolts in. I usually put them at the very last in case something's not working. And we're going to be prop this open with a button like it's supposed to be. We will insert this Sony cassette. Oops. And I'll try to play this. I haven't tried this before. Oops. So we do have a problem. I think I placed it reverse. There you go. And let's see if this has a sound.
Where did you buy this? I'll take it back. Does it make sense? I mean, you can hear something, we finally did hear something reacting. Yeah, yeah. But now most of it, no. It's like here.
I lost one bolt.
You know, all the instructions they do now, instead of writing words, they have all these pictures. I mean, everything you buy. And
Let's try to reverse this. Everything is work. Looks like there's nothing on it. Well, I want to say to all of you, thanks for watching this video, and subscribe and share. I always love you guys for visiting my channel. So this is only one video where this thing has completely been taken apart, because I don't find any videos on YouTube where people completely disassemble those units. Okay. And let's see if we can test the recorder. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, test, test.
Now we're talking, and now we're going to pause. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, test.
Looks like it's all working, and I will try to use another option. If you give me just a second, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hold on a second. I'll explain you the reason why I'm doing this. We're going to test. This is Pazza, and it's work. This is a high loaf. This is oh, slow mode. That's
you know, I get tired of these people saying, you know, to take my cholesterol. Well, I couldn't. I just took some dinner. Told you correctly, sir. Don't do that. You said over 4 million people started taking Lipitor to lower their cholesterol. Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver disease. Where did you buy that?